All right, it is March, so therefore it is bracket time. This is Bracketology. I'm Jay Burr. Obviously, Governor Asa Hutchinson here. Big basketball guy, obviously, so we got to get the boss's take here. I guess when it does come to it, do you get to watch a whole lot of college basketball?
You know, I watch SEC ball, and so I don't focus on the nation, so I'm not as knowledgeable perhaps with the East Coast, West Coast. SEC I follow as close as I can, so I'm a good judge there.
All right, there you go. So you're just like any of us. We kind of don't keep up with anything outside the South anyways here. All right, so we've kind of got it already sort of filled in here through the Sweet 16. Let's kind of run through sort of what you got here. Obviously, the home team, Arkansas.
Blow by, Note, got hit, got the bucket. Boy, was there a burst of speed from J.D. Note as he saw it opening.
Well, this is going to be a tough match. Vermont is going to be good. They're going to be aiming for. Some people pick that as an upset. Arkansas learned a lesson whenever we lost that last game in the tournament, so I think they'll be prepared. I'm picking Arkansas to win, and then as you can see, I'm picking them to also beat UConn down the road. So I'm going with our favorite and pulling for the Hogs.
I actually think they have a better time with UConn than they do Vermont. So, but we'll see how that works here. Also, too, in this one, we've got Davidson here, home of Steph Curry.
Well, Davidson, I've been on their campus. I've met with their coach there. I love the school. I love to play highly disciplined ball. And so I'm picking an upset there, Davidson to win. And, of course, that sets up an incredible matchup with Duke, Coach K, and I'm having to pull for Coach K. Can you imagine a Final Four with Coach K in it again? We'll see how far they go, but that'll be an exciting matchup if Davidson can win that.
And even if that Davidson doesn't work out, imagine Izzo and Duke in the second round. Ooh.
Well, you know, that's your choice. I'll pick Davidson.
I'm good with that Davidson pick here. Pretty chalk down here in the next region here, but you do have Virginia Tech. I like that pick. Virginia Tech's real hot coming in here, Texas. And on top of just not liking them, they're kind of a little shaky right now.
Well, that's why I'm pulling for Virginia Tech. That's one of the upsets that I would pull. You know, Texas has been a little bit inconsistent this year, and so I'm picking Virginia Tech for that. Purdue, as you can see, I have them going further. And, of course, I got to have a Southeast Conference team, and I'm a fan of Coach Calipari. I love what he does for his team, and so I'm counting on them to win over and then to go on and beat Murray State, which is going to be a really interesting matchup because Murray State, we got Fitzhill's son Juice played at Little Rock Christian, will be playing for Murray State. That will be a great matchup, but I'm pulling for Kentucky to win that.
He thought about Murray State for a minute. We tried to convince him, but he stuck with the Southeastern Conference here. All right, moving up here. Again, pretty chalky here, but Loyola Chicago, you can't kick them out in the first round.
Well, you know, I didn't kick them out in the first round. They had them winning, and they're a good shooting team. I like their offense, and so I'm counting on them to pull that off, but they're not going to get past Villanova that I have continuing on. You can see that I've got Tennessee, another SEC team that will get into the Final Six or Sweet 16. Right. Now, if you'll notice, though, I've got Auburn losing, which is going to really disappoint some of my Auburn friends. I have them winning the first round, but then I have them losing to USC. So we're going to lose a good SEC team if I'm correct at that point. So I've got some real mix-up in this bracket here with USC and Wisconsin, which would be not the highest seeds that will be progressing.
You're 7 and you're 3 there, but I like this one here. We're getting out here on a limb here with this South Dakota State, the Jackrabbits. They shoot the 3, though.
Well, that's exactly the reason. They shoot the 3, and I'll tell you, if they're on, they'll win. If the 3-point's a little bit shaky that day, then they won't. But I'm pulling for them. I'm pulling for the upset with South Dakota State.
There you go. Shout out Jacksonville State, should be Bellarmine, but that's a totally different story for another day. All right, so we're here through the Sweet 16. Let's get into it. This is when the drama really starts to happen. And we're on the second weekend. You've got Gonzaga, you've got Arkansas. Tough matchup. Gonzaga, the overall #1 team, one of the best shooting teams in the country.
What do you think the governor of Arkansas is going to say? and that is going to be a huge upset, but we've got to pull for Arkansas there.
There you go.
That's an important matchup. Again, you probably figured out what I'm going to say here because I love Coach K. We want to see him proceed on. He'll beat Texas Tech that day. And then Baylor, they're the #1 seed, and I've got to improve my odds a little bit by having a #1 seed that will progress.
That's right.
So we'll pick them going. And then here, I've got Purdue beating Kentucky there, which is knocking another SEC team out. I'm not very happy with that, but I think that's the case. And so we got Purdue proceeding on here.
We're trying to beat other governors here in the nation, so we gotta make the smart picks here.
Oh my goodness, you're going to really measure me up, aren't you?
Well, you know,
we'll see how that goes.
Looking out for you here, boss.
All right, so Wisconsin and USC. I've got Wisconsin winning this.
Okay.
And we'll hopefully see that progress. And then Kansas.
That's a fun one.
I've got another #1 seed here, so
All
we've
right.
got 2 that's proceeding.
All right.
And then up in the top bracket, we're going to go with Arizona.
Okay.
And then we're going to go with Tennessee. We need to have another SEC team. Stop laughing.
I'm just letting you know, these are some
laughing.
pretty good ones right here, though.
Well,
These
I've
are
got
good.
Governor Bill Lee coming to have dinner with me tomorrow night, and so I want to pull for
There you go.
his team too.
Keep it
and
friendly
so
here.
let's stop there with this Elite Eight, and I
Yeah.
think we ought to reconfigure whenever we get to that point, see how I've done,
Okay.
and we'll give the other projections after that.
Later on here. So there we go. Stick around here. So we've got 2 weeks here until we get back here. Again, we'll kind of reconvene things here, see where the governor stacks up, and then we might just go ahead and make some more picks as we get through there. Surely this will be the bracket. So if you're looking for a reference, this is the one to look towards.
I'm a better governor than I am a bracketologist.
We are all better at whatever we do than being picking brackets here.
All right, thank y'all. Thank you, Jake.
You bet.